This was like people in a rally. I know that we are entering very soon in the times of election, even if we still have 1 year before we enter into the election. But it's important that as the people of the living God who move by the prophetic, we need to be informed. Like I said in the morning, the Bible says, do not be foolish, do not be vacuum, to be thoughtless, not knowing what the will of God is. You know, I want not people from Bulawayo, even your brothers and your sisters, to understand this. The people who are in power, they are chosen by God, even if they do things that you do not want. Like I said in the morning, everybody is going to have what you call an appointed time of operation. Even the president is here, is going to his own appointed time of his office. And when his time is over, according to God, God will remove him. So fighting as political parties, fighting as individual groups, it's a wastage of time. Because everything that happens when it comes to leadership, from the top position, it is from God. It is by God. What am I saying? I saw, praying the realm of the Spirit, I saw people gathered, like for a political rally. It was a rally, there was a huge gathering of people. But as the rally was ongoing, I saw some people that were on that rally beginning to fight, like beating their own banners. I don't know if the banners is flesh and blood, because banners don't have flesh and blood. But I saw in the midst of the people gathering, wearing their regalia, wearing their attires, I saw the people standing up. As they stood up, I saw them facing their own banners, and they began to fight their banner. When I'm talking about the banner, there were some posts, what can I say? Let me say, there's some people holding some posts who are written with the political motto and motive, with the name of the political party, but I saw them starting to beat their own political party. As they did so, I saw violence erupting, not in the other political groups, but within this political group, people fighting against one another. There were people in the same place, hear this. There were people with the same voice, but in the midst of the political rally, I saw them coming, standing up. They began to fight and beating their own banner. And I'm asking God, why would they beat their own banner? Because it did not end up there. I saw them starting to fight against one another, and there was chaos there. There was bloodshed. Others were dying, others were being injured, others were being harmed. And I'm asking God, what is happening? God is telling me we need to pray even before the elections for the sake of our political parties, for the sake of the people of Zimbabwe. Because I see there's going to be a political party very soon, whereby people are going to turn against one another. It won't be a battle of two political parties. This is a battle of the same party, with its own people, fighting against its own people. The turning around of them, fighting against their own banner, is a sign of denouncing. These people, they are feeling that something is wrong. They don't want to continue to give a life to their party. So I saw them start to beat up the banner, and I saw them fighting against one another. And God said, we need to pray about this, because there's going to be a violence. Not about two political parties, or three or four, but a single political party that will turn out to be against one another. And I saw the violence stretching for some time. It to be known in cities, to be known in towns, because from the same people, if those who are not feeling that they've been defeated, they will carry it again to another town. And we hear in this town, there was this political group that fought against its people. And in this town, it's going to happen in many towns. But we need now, as the people of God, to understand this. And I'm also praying that you are here. Do not partake in the violence in terms of the leadership of Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe's, God told me in the morning when I was praying for this, God told me that Zimbabwe is going to be remembered. But the problem is that any time when God wants to remember us, we want to take things in our own hands. Let us not cast guilt, blame on those who are leading. They've got their own time. When the time of God comes to restore Zimbabwe, God is going to do it. But the problem, we are taking matters in our own hands. We want to decide what we want. We want to rule the way we want. We want a person that we want. Yet God has got somebody that is prepared in his own time. In his own timetable. When he shall come, the restoration shall be seen. What am I saying this morning? Before it happens, we need to pray. Because I know that some of you, everybody's got political party affiliation. It might be you being involved. It might be you maybe planning upon it, but I'm telling you, God has said no to violence. Wait, you see what God is going to do. His time is coming. But though before his time comes, we will need to pray against violence. I saw bloodshed. There is peace now, but wait, you see. There will be no longer peace anymore. There is peace for now, but in the future, the peace is not set. I saw bloodshed. I saw people injured, children, who were the mothers, women, young boys, young girls. One saw even the youth, this other I saw even the youth fighting with the police. There is going to be a lot that's going to be happening. But before it happens, I have warned you not to partake in any political violence. Stretch up your hands wherever you are.